Someone wants you to feel like really, um, you know, ignored, rejected, unwelcome, um, just really, you know, like not welcome, right? But it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to make a high priestess feel insignificant in any way. Someone needs to free themselves from some sort of addiction or toxic ways of being. Someone that likes to gaslight, a karmic relationship, someone that's like feels triggered by everything that you do, like they're just a pest, a nuisance. Um, Maybe they had options in the past, but they don't anymore. Mhm. Yeah, this individual, someone that is just has been found, made, weighed, measured, and warranted to be some sort of lying, uh, crazy lunatic that you just can't seem to shake. You don't want anything to do with this person, and you really wish they would go about their way. You know them to be a liar, a con artist, a tender swindler. What else, Spirit? Someone likes you that you don't like. I feel like you're aware that this person likes you and that this person um, wants to like come towards you and say something to you. But I feel like you're not interested in this person at all. You're aware that this person is like up to no good and that they try to um, put you in a space of questioning your confidence. Like this is just a very juvenile energy. Someone that's just very, I'm seeing like the page. So just very childish and immature. Um, there are no secrets when it comes to how this person went out of their way to try and block you and prevent you in any sort of forward movement that you were having, simply out of just like jealousy or some sort of envy. This person is extremely weird. Um, and I feel like they tried to burden you. They tried to create some sort of strife or burden for you, but it didn't quite work out that way because you're coming up as the high priestess. So you're fully aware of the attempts that this person has made, and you're just to try and attack your stability, maybe try to make you homeless or put you in some sort of financial restraints. Simply because you don't want anything to do with them. They're making serious concerted efforts to try and burden you and create some sort of Ten of Wands energy for you, but it's just simply not happening at all. It's never going to happen. Temperance. So you're not going to be in any sort of burdening energy, overwhelmed, stressed out, in any sort of low vibrational, you know, shit show. That this person tries to orchestrate for you, you're simply not going to engage in it with them. I'm hearing like they'll be warring by themselves. They're looking to have some sort of reaction or response out of you, and they're never going to get it because you don't care about the person at all, and you're fully aware of their attempts to attack you. Right. Exactly. You know that they're upset that they can't get some sort of reaction out of you. You realize that they're upset that you have freed yourself from them and that you don't care that they're stalking you. Um, you wish that they would find something more constructive to do with their time, but on either day, you really don't give a fuck. So it's not bothering you one way or another that they are, um, you know, again, going out of their way to harass you. Hold on. Someone is just really upset about the fact that you are able to kind of handle your business. You're not bothered um, by whatever it is that they, it's just the same repetitive message. So the attempts to attack you, the attempts to isolate you, the attempts to block you, prevent any sort of progressive forward movement, they're all failing. This is an epic fail. Epic. This is an epic fail at an attempt to try and stop you, block you, agitate you, make you feel some sort of melancholy or depression. It's simply not working. It's not working at all. In fact, it's if it's doing anything, it's having adverse effects because what it's done is it's exposed this person and it's got them bare ass naked, revealed for who they are and what they're about. And I feel like people are backing up off of this person because they're realizing that this person is some sort of very nasty, um, lying, underhanded, sneaky, conniving, narcissistic individual that has a lot of trauma and wounding that they probably should go and heal. They're under judgment. This person is actually under some sort of a judgment. Why are they under judgment? because they kept doing some sort of spell work. I feel like this person was doing something to attack you on a systematic basis, and it was to attack your finances, your stability, your home, your confidence. This was all in an effort to kind of bring you down to size, because this is someone that was never going to be able to, you can't make it up. This was someone that was never going to be able to get on your level at any point in time. Even if you gave them a head start, they were never going to be able to achieve the level of success that you're achieving. They were never going, this is someone that pretended to have it all together, but they absolutely have no clue on how to do life. They are lost, an epic fail. I also heard that this person is having some sort of legal issues, and while they are wasting all of these concerted efforts trying to keep a watchful eye on you, if you will, there actually have been some sort of ongoing investigation. And so for the last week or so, I've been getting downloads about Interpol. And I actually was just kind of sitting with that and wondering. And I know that Interpol has to do with like international crimes and that sort of thing. So whatever this person has done, it's on a very large scale. And so I just feel compelled to say that while they are working to try and make all these failed attempts at blocking you, at, doing whatever it is that they do to try and prevent some sort of start for this empress. It's really not working. It's failing. Every attempt that's been made to try and block you was in the reverse. These are cards of aggression, and it's really pointless. It's absolutely pointless, and I feel like this is something that they've been doing for a very long time. It's in the reverse. Attempts to try and prevent any sort of forward movement, prevent you from having any sort of success. I just feel like it's a failure. This person was trying to put you in an energy where you would feel depressed or unwelcome, or you would have a lackluster about life, or really low confidence. This is someone that wanted to really attack you, and it's solely out of envy. They want what you have, but often most people will want something without really knowing the backstory. So you could make something look very easy, or you could make doing life look very easy. Maybe you're very organized or what have you, but they don't really know the backstory. You could probably be someone that, for as organized as you are and as together as you are, you don't have support, or people just don't know what your story is, but they, for whatever reason, decided that they wanted to make a concerted effort. And this is something that they've been doing on a regular, consistent basis, some sort of spell work to block you, prevent you from having some sort of new start, hide you, prevent whatever this is that you're trying to do, prevent it from being seen. Maybe you're on a public platform. They want to prevent your message from getting out. Just a very juvenile energy that is absolutely alone. This is someone that does not have any friends. They're under some sort of very heavy judgment, because of the things that they've done and the poor choices and decisions that they've made. You can't make it up. Poor choices and decisions that they made, that's got them in an energy where they feel extremely overburdened, worn out, depleted. as if nothing's coming in for them. I don't feel like it is. I feel like they've got a lot of upheaval. Um, and there's this uprooting. So maybe this person has to move all of a sudden, or maybe they have car trouble all of a sudden. They may be getting ready to experience some sort of job loss or something. There's some sort of huge upheaval. I'm seeing like 555. That's a lot of upheaval and ruins for someone. And it's because they tried to attack someone that is a star, a high priestess. So someone that maybe does some sort of divination or spiritual practice. They tried to attack this person and it didn't work. And now Interpol, let's see what that's about. I feel like someone is really on the run. I honestly do. You can't make it up. Someone is on the run. You can't make it up. On the run, stressed out, unsure of how they're going to be able to do this. What's this about? And it's the same cards. The Ten of Wands. No movement. And the Five of Pentacles again. Like, this is not good. This is someone that does not have the necessary tools or help that they need in order to be able to get themselves out of whatever type of situation this is. This is some sort of legal situation where someone is in a lot of fucking trouble. And they were practicing some sort of dark magic. I also heard the devil needs to collect. So this person could have very well been doing spell work on this energy right here. And if that's the case, the spell work has to go somewhere. So if I send work at you and you're not fucking with me, it's got to come back to me. And I feel like part of the issue, that's why Interpol is there too, because part of the issue is that work that they sent out, it didn't touch this individual. It's not touching this person. You can't send spell work at this type of energy, so it's bounced back and it's back at them. And since it's back at them, they've got to now pay the piper. There's discord amongst whatever type of community this is. I feel like this person is into obey, voodoo, santeria, a number of different things. Like, it's not a joke and it's serious. Back to this Interpol, because see, this is the justice card, but this is the back of the justice card. When this card comes up, this simply means that whatever the fuck you have done underhanded, you need to fix it. You need to run, because shit is about to hit the fan. In fact, I'll read it to you so you don't think I'm playing with you. I won't even paraphrase it. I'll read it directly out of the book. This side of the justice. Do not ever think you can sneak around justice. You may get away with it for a time, but inevitably the truth will out. It is far better to face it of your own free will than to wait and let justice choose her time to cast the verdict. The situation is fragile, fraught with danger. That's the back of the justice card. So this shit, you can't make it up. This is not, this has to do with somebody that was maybe flake flexing online. This could have been someone that was getting a lot of attention online. Maybe they was doing the whole Instagram thing where maybe they were making it look like they had something going on. I heard Hush Puppy. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but that's the Nigerian guy that did all of the scamming and was all on Snapchat and everywhere else. And Interpol got him too. So maybe that's where this Interpol is coming from. But I just feel like somebody has done a whole bunch of everything that was underhanded, and they've left evidence everywhere, and it's got this person up at night with culminating thoughts. They cannot, their mind does not rest. I heard no sleep for the wicked. This person has created a lot of tyranny. You can't make, I'm not making this shit up. This person has created a lot of tyranny and upheaval in other people's lives. I heard identity theft. I heard credit card fraud. I mean, just, what's the CPN? Like, they've done a lot of things that they are trying to avoid some sort of repercussion for, and it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not, I tell you, it's not happening. This deck right here, this is the Eight of Wands, but this is not the traditional Eight of Wands. This is what you put out is coming back to you. In this deck, the Eight of Wands is just fast forward movement, and this is the Eight of Wands. So this is usually fast forward movement, communication, online, back and forth, travel, that sort of thing. In this deck, the Eight of Wands, this is whatever you sent out is coming back into you. This is not, and the same thing with the Justice card. Whatever this is some really deep shit somebody has gotten themselves into. This is very, Five of Cups. Very, very deep shit that somebody has gotten themselves into. I feel like somebody cashed a check that wrote a check that they can't cash. You got the Five of Cups again, and it's causing them a lot of stress, grief, and depression, because I feel like whatever this is, their shame. When it gets out what this person has been up to, it's going to put them in an energy of exposed. They're going to feel very naked and exposed. They could be worried about the police coming to their job or something. I heard this person could be like being let go from their job, or already have been let go from their job. Yeah. Someone needs to walk away from like this nasty Five of Swords energy where they're just really always looking to kind of defeat people at all costs and play a lot of mind games. This could definitely be a Gemini or a Libra, or an Aquarius, but someone that just really likes to play mind games, win at all cost. Everything is like some sort of contest or competition where they feel like this is somebody that will be in a whole relationship with you, competing with you. Like, this person is just off. I feel like they're used to bottom feeders, and so they tried to approach you with that same weak ass strategy, and it didn't work. This is someone that deals with like really low vibrational females or males. Like this, if this is a woman, this is a woman that's used to dealing with guys that have very poor communication skills. And so, she doesn't know how to say what she mean and mean what she say. But when you step on the scene and you say what you mean and mean what you say, she doesn't know what to do with you. So she plays games. This is a bitch that will hang up and hope that you play that toxic game with her and keep calling back 102 times, because in her pea brain, that's love. Nobody has time for that. We're not in high school, and I'm not about to entertain that. Move along. Yeah. You can't make this shit up. Communication is key. I just said that this is somebody that has poor communication skills. They are used to, even if this is a man, this is a man, if this is a guy, his strategy is to just, string along. So gaslight and play, divert, um, avoid, So you ask him something, he's gonna avoid it. He's never going to speak directly at you. Just childish. This is a very childish energy. Shadow. Distorted like a motherfucker. This is somebody that is fighting their shadow side. This is a very distorted energy. This is a distorted masculine or a distorted feminine that would not know a good thing if it licked them in the mouth. Like, this is somebody that is so used to losing that when they won, which they won, you were the prize, but they didn't realize it because they were so used to dealing with losers that when they had a winner, they really didn't know what to do with it. They couldn't even recognize that they had a winner on their team. And now they're suffering in silence. You can't make this shit up. Now they're suffering in silence. Now they're isolated. And the crazy thing is, this is somebody that maybe they had like a harem at one point. So maybe they had like a lot of, distractions. So 4 or 5 other females that they were dealing with, or 4 or 5 other males that they would, all that shit then dried up. Now they're in heavy contemplation and meditation about you, and trying to change. But I feel like it's far too late. This person's throat chakra is blocked. And it's just, they lack confidence. They didn't feel like they would ever be able. I think I said that early on in the reading. Like, this is someone that never thought that they would ever be able to get on your level. So they came up and developed a bunch of strategies and tactics to try to deduce you, bring you down to their size, attack your confidence. So if you feel like you that bitch, by the time they got through with you, you wasn't feeling like you was that bitch no more. You was somewhere like, well, wait a minute, did I? Should I? But it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to, because I feel like whoever you are, you have enough confidence and you're very outspoken for the both of you. So this person doesn't, they lack that. So you could have already had a car, already had a place. They may have had a car, but they may have had a roommate or something like that. Like, there's something where this person just never really truly felt like they were good enough for you, adequate enough for you. That's the truth. They lack confidence. It could be a Leo. Yeah, because I feel like you have a very solid, firm foundation. Whoever you are, you're like very firm and confident about whatever it is that you're doing. You don't let anything hold you back. You just keep going. And I really feel compelled to let you know that that's not a given. Like, being able to kind of see the bigger picture in things and not allowing situations to kind of really keep you. It's okay to fall down, but it's not okay to stay there. Like, it's perfectly fine to have a minute to, throw your pity party and, whoa, it's me, but you can't stay there. You have to be able to get yourself back up even when there's no one around to kind of cheer you on. You have to be prepared to cheer yourself on, and everybody doesn't have that ability. There's people that actually can't live without having another person to vent to. That's why cell phones and shit are a thing, and people lose their mind when their phones and shit don't work, or they can't have their phones in reach, because people use other people as a crutch. But I feel like you're somebody that does not do that. You don't. You are totally self-sufficient. You don't have time to be stuck. I heard like, you're not a twin. You came by yourself. You're leaving by yourself. So you just really know what this shit is about, and you just keep it pushing. Tell me more about this person. What's going on with this person? This person, and it's these same cards. You got the 5 of Cups in that deck. We had the 5 of Pentacles come out in that deck too. This is the 5 of Pentacles again. They're going through some sort of financial upheaval and stress. They're not And it's the complete opposite for you because I feel like you're making good decisions and choices and strategically putting something together for yourself that's bringing you into the two of cups, good decisions where you're just really advancing with yourself and maybe coming into partnerships with other people for business, school. You're just really making the right connections and networking in the right social circles. And this person is in the complete opposite energy. They're somewhere trying to figure out how they're going to come up with their next meal, where they're going to stay, how they're going to get a job, how they're going to have money. And that's not your energy. That's their energy. And you need to stand firm in whatever it is that you're doing. 777 could be a thing for you. You could be seeing 77, or you maybe play 777 lottery. But I just feel like you're having triumph and victory because you're standing your ground. And this thing here is with this person, it's just, it's not, it's fucked up. It's a really fucked up energy to be in. They did not want to do the right thing. I feel they were trying to um do what they've done in the past, whatever strategy that was, where they played and just, did a bunch of childish shit, and that just didn't work for you. So I feel like you got on out of there, and that's good for you. Continue to stand your ground and stay out of there. Don't go back in there. Don't entertain anything with them. Just let that go. Yeah, someone needs to find a way to kind of forgive this situation. So if this person really hurt you, and you're still struggling with getting over whatever transpired, um, you're needing to kind of find a way to, maybe if it's journaling, but you need to repurpose the energy and find a way to let this go, um, because it's really not going anywhere. I feel like there was a lack of compassion. There was more apathy than anything. I'm seeing the King of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody that is extremely cold hearted, just very, what's the word? Very jealous, very vindictive, very unwelcoming when it comes to their emotions, very stern. Um, their logic is off. Their strategy is very warped. The Queen of Swords for me in the reverse is usually somebody that is like a scammer, a con artist. They're this is the King of Swords for me in the reverse. I see that as someone that likes to see themselves as very smart, but in my mind, it's like a smart dummy because it's a person that thinks they're so smart to the point that it's to their detriment. It's to their own detriment. So they get away with a lot because Libra does rule the cerebral vortex. But the thing about it is this: when it's in the reverse, it's a very dark energy. So it is a narcissist, basically, someone that gaslights. It's someone that will watch videos on how to gaslight. It's a very diabolical energy, but it's also a paper player. It's white collar crimes, credit card, identity theft, that sort of thing. I could just keep hearing Interpol. Somebody that has done crimes on a very large scale. And I don't feel like you would ever even suspect this from this person. They're a very unsuspecting, blend in, nothing about them stands out at all. But this individual is not to be trusted. And someone may have been tricked into believing that they got someone pregnant only to find out that it was a lie. I feel like that's the other thing that kind of moved you away from this person too. Um, they have a plethora of sexual partners. So, and I heard that they don't use protection. So be careful with this person if they come back around. Um, Someone wants to know how can they make something up to you. Um, their family doesn't like you. And somehow you've blocked this person everywhere, but they continue to watch you. So if you have like social media or some sort, you may have blocked this person on all of your pages or your platforms, but they still continue to stalk and watch you, and they think it's funny. But they do see that you're getting fit, looking good. You could be seeing the number 222. Anything else from this deck? Yeah, this is somebody that you've energetically blocked. And any sort of spell work that they were sending at you was returned to sender. It was an epic fail, a suicide mission, I heard. Anything else? Yeah. New love. So maybe you want new love, or maybe this person has the new love. You don't want to entertain something with this person. Someone is refusing to let go of control issues. And I feel like you, by paying attention to whatever red flags that you felt were glaring at you about this person, you've avoided some sort of deceptive energy that was trying to come towards you. I feel like this person wears a mask. Like you never really knew who you were dealing with at all. Like you had no idea that this person was like this. You don't feel like this is worth waiting for at all. And the person was extremely childish. The same repetitive message. Anything else? What else? Oh, so this person met their match when they met you. And your ex is bitch made. You feel like your ex is bitch made. This is someone that likes to see you cry in emotional distress. Nothing that they're doing. So they're doing something behind the scenes that's not working. They're frustrated about it. They don't know why it's not working. It's because this person is protected. And you feel like this person has a lot of sugar in their so you think your ex is gay. Oh my God. You could be having trouble at work. Maybe I feel like if you're having trouble at work, your coworkers might be jealous, or there may be some sort of competition, but it's very subtle. So this is like a nice, nasty energy. So your coworkers or supervisors or immediate leadership could be being very nice, nasty towards you. Just ignore them, because I feel like some sort of pay raise or something really good is coming towards you. So just ignore that. You got a gang of karmics attacking you, but they're wasting their time because it's not touching you. So they're just not doing anything. Your passed on uncle saw what happened to you. So if your family attacked you, or your mother did something, or your sister did something, um, your uncle is on it, and your grandmother is about to bring justice. So someone's passed on grandmother and someone's passed on uncle is here to let you know that they're bringing justice for you. I heard off with their heads. That's the other thing too. So for the last, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been hearing that death warrants were issued. So these people that are stuck in this old paradigm, um, they're trapped there. COVID was the catalyst to kind of get in alignment, and so that's why we were all forced into um, solitude. But a lot of us did not get on our path. We just, partied it up, PPP loaned it up, and just did everything but what we were supposed to do. Those people are stuck. If you notice, if you talk to anyone that you've cut off, if you go back and talk to them, they're still where you left them, having money issues because their root chakra is blocked. Um, Drama after drama after drama after drama because they're stuck in a frequency of five. So, a very low vibrational frequency. That's the old paradigm. They're stuck in that. They're not getting out of that until they do the work. And they had ample opportunity to do the work. So now you've evolved and ascended. Um, to a new dimension. And so if you notice, if you try to deal with them, you're not going to resonate with them because they're on a different timeline and a different dimension from you. And so it's best to just kind of leave those people alone because they can't go where you're at. They're not coming where you're at. They're not prepared to do the work that you've done. And now that won't resonate with everybody because everybody is not in the new paradigm. Let's just not play. Someone is riding past your house, stalking you on social media, constantly keeping an eye on you. And I feel like it's this person that's in this Five of Cups. Um, your ancestors are celebrating you. And yes, your ex is jealous. They've probably got some sort of jar, doing some sort of spell work with a jar, but it's not working. They're very lazy. So I feel like this person may have come across like they were extremely easygoing, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good plan, but they're really a control freak. And you may have read it like they were just really into you if they were blowing you up and, really like clingy. And, that's not them being clingy, that's them being controlling, but in a covert narcissistic type of way so that it kind of makes sense to you. But I'm sure when you reflect back now, you see that this person was just absolutely up to no good at all points, that when you were dealing with them. Um, So they're sick about losing you. Maybe if you told this person like, I really love you, really want to be with you, they would just look at you stone faced, knowing goddamn well that they loved you and really wanted to be with you too, but they wanted to see how far they could push you until they finally pushed you away, and now you don't want nothing to do with them, and they're sick about that. Let me confirm for you that they're absolutely sick about it. This person thinks about you morning, noon, and night. They cannot, however they can see and sneak a peek on you, they're going to get that opportunity to sneak and get a peek on you. They want to know all of your business. They want to know what you do every day, what you brush your teeth with, what type of color loofah you use to wash your ass. They want to know what color bra you got on, what you eat for breakfast. They want to know and clock your every move. They want to know everything about you every day, all day. This is a very controlling person. They want to know who the fuck and what the fuck is going on with you at all times, 24/7, 365. And somebody, I don't know if you have like some sort of, maybe you're like a hairstylist or um you do nails or eyelashes, but whatever your gifts are, someone is very envious of your skills. Just know that you're the best at what you do. And I don't give a fuck if it's 102 people that do it, they don't do it like you do it. You've got like a very unique style about you. Whatever it is that you do, whatever it is, keep doing it, because no matter how saturated that market or that niche is, nobody really does it the way that you do it or connect it the way that you connect it. So just keep going with it. Um, but yeah, this your ex is just unhinged, honey. They could have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart. Um, but they're just mad because you're the shit. And they fumbled you. They really should go and heal. Can't make it up. I swear. Whatever that you're in, like the 5D, we're down here in the 3D, but you're somewhere in the 5D. You could be somebody that, like, no matter how grimy people get, it does not rock you. Like you'll check them, because let's just be honest, most spiritual people, like, in order to know the light, you got to know the dark. So you'll check a motherfucker and put them back in their place. But there is just really not much that could rock you. Like, you've seen and been through enough to know that, like, this too shall pass. So you don't really, you don't pay attention and give life to what you have no control over. You keep in tune with your star player, and you keep your chakras balanced. You don't let too much take you off your square. And if it take you off your square, it's momentarily. You just don't play with people. Yeah. They somebody was doing magic on you to try to keep you mentally stuck. The other thing is too, like a while back, I remember doing a reading where somebody was dealing with like a third party, and the third party was doing magic on them, and they had no clue, but it was starting to wear off. But if you suspect that this person was doing magic on you, they were, in an effort to keep you stuck. And magic looks and comes in all forms. So sex magic, spells, all that good stuff. Because I feel like someone was trying to like put you, and I just said third party. Someone tried to put you in a third party, an empress, a whole empress. They tried to make a whole empress a mistress or a side piece. Um, Weird, just really weird. God is celebrating you. The ancestors are proud. You're a very inspirational person. I feel like you're making leaps and bounds, even if it feels like you're not. Because early on in the yeah, and they're stalking you on social media. Early on in the reading, the energy on the board was that of someone that was trying to like keep you isolated, put you in an energy where you had a lack of confidence, self assurance, like you just were really like, if you have like a platform, for instance, they were keeping you hidden, preventing your messages from getting out. And this is all in a very strategic effort to try to make you second guess whatever you're doing, make you think that it's not going to, go the way that you want it to go. When in all honesty, these are people that actually look up to you, but these are people that would never give you your flowers in your face. These are people that would silently celebrate you. And even then, it would be begrudgingly, because they really envy whatever it is that you have going on. Which is truly sad, because it even says in the Bible that God gives us all gifts. So this is just someone that really doesn't know what their gifts are. And so they're mad at someone else's gifts, which is really weird and unfortunate for them. I feel like you're someone that's really wise beyond your years. You know far more than you should possibly know. Um, you have like ancient knowledge. I just keep hearing that your ancestors are really crazy about you. Like, they go ham for you. They pull up on a motherfucker and clock them real quick. They don't play about you. And I don't know, for some reason, I know that that's like pop culture right now, like ancestors, empathic, those are all like pop culture words. And so they're very loosely used, but the term is very serious. And a lot of us who really ride and know what it's about, um, you got proof that like they don't play. And these people do too. They don't even have to. I feel like you're somebody that nobody has to take your word for whatever you're saying. There's tangible evidence in the 3D. Like motherfuckers have gotten evidence that, yeah, that we probably should leave her alone. That probably is somebody that we don't need to play with. I feel like you're somebody that carries an energy that you don't even have to say anything. People can just see that, yeah, a royal bloodline, I heard. Galactic as fuck. Somebody's got some baby mama or baby daddy that's hating and lurking. So I guess, I don't know if you're not with this person or with your baby mom or your baby dad, they're beating themselves up because they can't change what they did. So somebody really feels a lot of regret and remorse for whatever it is that they did. Um, but that's just wasteful energy because people, you can't change what you did. Um, you cannot change what you did. You can't undo it. The only thing you can do is try to like do better going forward. Um, Someone was trying to like skew how other people see you. So they don't want people to see you in a positive light. So they, if this is your child's father or child's mother, they would badmouth you and say shit like, yeah, she's the unfit mother or he's the unfit dad, he doesn't take good care of the kid or he doesn't. But it's really because, again, it all goes back to the bottom line that the individual, you might be someone that just attract people that are not on your level. Maybe in the past you used to kind of date people for their potential, like he has the potential to be a really good guy, or no, he's not where he wants to be, but he's a go-getter. This person is not a go-getter. This person, you met their representative, but by the time you realized who they were, you were in too deep. I feel like this person has a very good representative. Like the first 2 months, they be really nice and it really looks like they have something going on. But the truth is, they don't, they were never on your level, never going to get on your level. They don't have it together and they most likely won't ever get it together because they're too childish and their priorities are all out of whack. You see, they somewhere trying to figure out your every move. They clocking your every move instead of going somewhere and healing and working on themselves. They're still somewhere focused on you and what you're doing. Just crazy. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're used to you coming back. You maybe you're always the one that kind of mend things. So if you fall out with them, you go back and, reason with them. Oh, I know you were having a bad day or whatever it is. But I just feel like you're not doing that anymore. You don't have any more empathy for this person. Your empathy has turned to apathy. And be very careful with identifying as an empath because those are usually people that suffer from PTSD. Those are people, empaths are people that have been shitted on so much that they stay on edge to the point where they feel everybody in the room shit. So be careful with that. I know that pop culture is, everybody wants to be an empath, but that's really like a mental disorder. Seriously, no bullshit. Empathic people are people that have been so traumatized that they literally stay TTG. on go, and they're just absorbing everybody's everything. Like, don't have so much empathy for someone that you let them turn you into a clown, because that's just, have boundaries with everything. Like, I mean, why in the fuck have I got so much empathy for you that now I'm out here looking like a simp? I'm just straight up letting you play me. Oh, he's just going through something. Everybody go through something. I go through a lot of things, but that doesn't mean, you know what? In fact, when I'm going through something, you know what I do? I go help someone. The last thing I would do when I'm under stress is treat the next human being like shit, especially somebody that I'm sleeping with or dealing with or have some sort of intimate connection with. That the last thing I would do is treat someone indifferent or insignificant because I'm going through something. Like, we need to stop making excuses for people's bad behavior. If you're a piece of shit, own it. I mean, some days I'm a bitch and I own it. Just own your shit. Don't lie about it. You is who you is. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. The only person that can do something about it is you. I mean, in my mind, I like to say those that mind don't matter and those that matter won't mind. So, if you're a piece of shit, just be prepared to deal with people that are shitty like you. This is a very selfish individual. Just a very selfish. Their selfishness got them in isolation and deep contemplation. They can't figure out how to get themselves up out of this because they did so much, and an apology is not going to help, because you see, this was once the back of this car, it came out on this side. So this is someone that never really exposed themselves. You see how this man's face is hidden and you've got the back of him, but this is a cup. So this is someone that never really, that's their defense mechanism. The way that they protect themselves is to kind of not really open up, not ever really express much emotions. This is someone that maybe did not receive a lot of affection growing up. I feel like this is someone that could potentially have like mommy issues, but they are in heavy contemplation because now they want to reveal themselves. But because of all of the things that they did, they don't, and the amount of selfish bullshit that they did, to just come back around and try, and now where I was stone cold Steve Austin and I didn't show you anything, no affection or anything, I was completely apathetic and ruthless. I can't just come back around and say, hey, take my cup. I apologize for being a prick to you. I know I might have hurt you, but let's just start over at ground zero. It simply doesn't work like that. Sometimes you don't get a do over. That's why it's best to be right from the beginning, because you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. You have to be right with people from the beginning. And you can't make it up, because what you put out will come back to you. You can't make this shit up. So I feel like this is someone that this is a hefty loss. Losing you is a hefty, this person got a heavy heart, a very heavy heart. They spend a lot of time in contemplation about daydreaming about how they could just come towards you. If they do this, this person has wrote 5 or 6 text messages and they're just too scared to send them. They don't have the balls to say anything to you at all. They don't. They because they tried to put you in some sort of competition. They did a Mexican standoff with you, all out of stupidity. And here you is sitting pretty, the Empress. See, she got ankle bracelets on and everything. Bitch is a whole vibe. Just minding her business on a cemented chair, might I add, that's got all kind of carving and decorations in it. She's just really pregnant, fertile with ideas, creative endeavors, got style and everything else. And this person tried to create some sort of upheaval for an empress. This is somebody that exudes love, peace, harmony, good home, good food, good clothes, just a good person all around. And why would you try to go into a Mexican standoff with that type of energy? That's the type of energy that doesn't do that with anybody. You'll be warring with yourself. And I feel like that's what you did. You left this person to fight with himself. You're not going to entertain that with them. You don't have to. And I also feel compelled to let you know that this is someone that thought that because you are single, independent, and self sufficient, that it would aggravate you to not have them around you. Like you would never cut them off. This person never saw the day coming that you would cut them off or stop talking to them, that they didn't think that that would ever happen. Why would you cut me off? Because I'm the best thing you've had since sliced bread. So why would you cut me off? They didn't know that you wouldn't be heartbroken by them, by cutting them off or not having anything to do with them. I think that they miscalculated. They were a little too big-headed about the situation. I think that they got way too ahead of themselves. And now they're trapped in their head. This is some nasty energy. They're trapped in their head. The Seven of Pentacles here is nothing is coming from this harvest. There's not gonna, them trees is bare than a motherfucker. So everything that they did, it netted them absolutely nothing. You could have dealt with this person for 7 years, 7 months, something with the number 7, but it didn't get them anything. It's got them in the Nine of Swords, where they can't see the forest for the fire. They are going batshit crazy. You can't make it up. Going absolutely batshit crazy. And everything around them is crumbling and tumbling to the floor on a regular basis. I mean, if they get 1 foot up, that motherfucker is taking 10 steps back. He or she is not going absolutely anywhere. And you see that eye in the sky, this is the tower. But see the eye in the sky, everything that they did was monitored. We're in the year of 8. We're being spiritually monitored and watched constantly. You're not getting away with shit. Nothing. And now that side of the tower is basically, see, this side, you stuck and you ain't going nowhere. You trapped out in the ocean and your shit is riddled and ain't going nowhere. And you can't get a hold of your light and dark, your higher self and lower self to try to even think of a plan to get your shit back going. And this motherfucker is about to blow up. See the lightning striking. But in this, God has actually stepped in on fire like a motherfucker, being thrown from the watchtower with a big ass eye coming out the sky, fire everywhere and lightning. They shit is crumbling and tumbling. You can believe it. Let me reassure you that it is. They don't know, and they got proof of why their shit is crumbling and tumbling. They know exactly where it's coming from. And if you don't, let me be the first to tell you. It's about all that 5 of Swords ass sucker ass shit that you was doing behind the scenes, and playing with this individual, this empress that didn't do anything to you. That's why your shit crumbling like that. And you could be a Sagittarius, but whoever you are, you're just a very you're a vibe, like a real chill person, unproblematic. Yeah, somebody is just really burdened. And the things that they did, I feel like this person, in due time, they'll realize and they'll be very embarrassed and ashamed of the things that they did. And the fact that they tried to, like, make you do this whole Five of Swords with them, because at one point I feel like you were pleading and begging with this person to kind of like, why are you acting like this? You're trying to reason with them, but you really can't reason with stupidity. It's literally like talking to a brick wall. A narcissist, they actually get off. Let me tell you something. A narcissistic individual is like a person that will steal your wallet and help you look for it. Like, they get off on that type of shit. It's almost like, seriously, it's like trying to heal in the very place that got you sick. Like, this individual used to get off on seeing you cry. They were doing something, and then you would call them and be like, I don't know, and there you had no clue that they were the reason why it was happening. So, for instance, because I used to deal with a narcissist, so I had someone cyber stalking me, right? And I knew it was him, but it took me a minute for it to for me to connect the dots, because you just really never realize how dark and diabolical people can be, and that people can sometimes truly have a warped ideology to the point where their obsessions or insatiable obsessions for you will have them trump their ability to reason and all of that. So he would create all these fake profiles and these porn websites and come on my stories and shit, and it was really aggravating me. And now this is supposed to be my boyfriend, so I'm on the phone venting with him. Oh, he loved it. He thought it was so funny. And I mean, I'm crying and bawling my eyes out. That's how narcissistic individuals are. They get off on that. So when you sit and tell, oh, these people are just doing this, it be them, and they really enjoy. It's all, I tell you, it's like a thief that steals something and they got it in their pocket, but they're helping you look for it. It's some sort of high. It's like a someone that is a kleptomaniac, so they get off on stealing. They don't necessarily have to steal. They may even have a pocket full of money, but they just want to see how far they can go with it. This is this individual. You would be pleading and begging with them about why they're doing what they're doing, and they enjoyed every minute of it. And now that you've gotten the fuck on and told them, sir, I'm not going to stand here and do this with you. Like, the jig is up. I know it's you. We're not going to do this anymore. I'm going to have a nice day, and you have a nice day too. They're burdened because they're forced into isolation to really truly look and reflect on all this shit that they've done, and they're burdened by it. And also mad, might I add, because they want to be the only one. Yeah, you can't make it up. Mad. They want some more. They want to fight. It's the Five of Wands. They want to try to figure out how to attack you and come at you again to re-engage you. So they may troll you. They may find ways to try to tamper or penetrate your energy, because they don't, the fact that you would just walk away and dismiss them and block them and tell them, yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing this with you, they don't appreciate that. Not at all. They don't know. They want to know who the hell you think you is. Can't make it up. There the devil is. Who the hell? And the Seven of Swords. Who the fuck do you think you are? And this person is very sloppy. Whatever they're doing, they're going to be caught doing it. They're very fucking sloppy. And the sad thing is, this is somebody that actually they call themselves like having some sort of deep emotion for you, as warped as it is. I mean, it's an unhealthy attachment, to say the least, but they think that, this is normal. This person is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Then a motherfucker. What else? Anything else? Yeah. No, ma'am. You're going to remain single, and whoever you are, you look very good. I just need to let you know that you are taking care of your business and you're looking really good while you do it. And I feel like there's a King of Wands that may be wanting to come towards you. Um, but just be careful because this is someone that is not happy that you're getting a lot of attention. Um, and so they're trying to impede on that because they're sad. They are, um, you know, they don't, again, this is this is somebody that you're not talking to. This is the King of Swords, and the sword is down. So you're not talking to them, and that's got them really stressed the fuck out, okay? You got somebody real fucking stressed out because your silence is deathly. You not saying nothing is really aggravating the fuck out of this person, okay? Got them trapped in their head. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to approach you. You know, they did so much, so they don't know what to say to you. I mean, what do you say? Excuse me. Hey, I know I stabbed you in the back 52,011 times, but get up from there and come on, let me take the knives out your back. And now we gonna kumbaya and be friends. No, you would never trust this person again. Even if you open the lines of communication and you listen to what they had to say, it will never be the same. You will never have that ability. You will never be vulnerable with this person. You'll never be able to trust them. So that's why they say once trust is lost, it's very difficult to get it back. It's rare that when you someone lose your trust that you give them, just restore that type of trust back to them, and okay, we're back on again. Like, it just doesn't work like that. All the shit you did to make this person lose trust in you, you'd have to be willing to double up those efforts, literally, to make this person trust you again. And most people ain't willing to do that because most people want something for nothing. So just the mere fact that I'm coming back and saying sorry, and I ain't got to even say what I'm sorry about. Motherfuckers just come back around. I'm sorry. Sorry for what, bitch? Sorry for leaving me for dead? Okay. Me too. I'm sorry too that I'm not fucking with you. Mm. And now they sad, unsure of their future. I feel like this is somebody that knew that was silently planning a future with you, and everybody knew about it but you. As far as you knew, you couldn't get them to give you a direct answer about anything. But they was somewhere in their head, just crazy, crazy, crazy. Makes no sense at all. Do better next time, kitty cat. Do better next time. Yep. Keep a positive mindset and manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. I tell you, this person is very, very obsessive, and they're a snake. Um, they don't have any standards. This is somebody that would do anything. They will stoop as low as they need to stoop. If that means that they're going to, you know, get what they want, you know, they like to control the narrative. They don't believe in going with the ebb and flow of life. They like to stay in control of things. This is the snake, um, with many options, and, you know, a lot of one night stands. This is the keys on the ring. This is somebody that does a lot of one night stands. You know, sex for them is not doesn't have anything to do with intimacy. It's a pump and dump. So they're quick to jump in the bed with people. There is no sort of emotional connection or energetic exchange with them. It's literally just bodily fluids being exchanged, and that's it. They don't, but see, it was different with you. So that's why they can let all of those people go, or they can just do that with them. And they tried to do that with you, but it didn't quite work out for them that way. And now they're in regret. Is there anything else I need to tell the collective about this spirit? Anything else? Something looked like it flipped over, but let me see. I saw a card flipped over. You know, sometimes rejection is the Lord's protection. And I just feel like you pleading with this person to fly right or treat you right, you should thank your heavens that you did not stay stuck in that energy and that, yeah, golden mirror. I knew it was a card that turned over. You should thank your heavens that you didn't stay in that energy, that you got the hell on. This because this person, you can't make it up. And I mentioned the term. This is a self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided, um, love bombing individual. This my man be somewhere watching videos on how to and critiquing his skills on how to love bomb, gaslight, and all of that. This is a very sick, wounded individual that needs a lot of therapy that they're never going to be given their self the grace and mercy to go and get. They're going to continue to go through life using seduction, hooking up, temptation, third party interferences, um narcissist again. This is another card. Narcissist, this is someone that loves to be in control. I don't know if maybe they witnessed something in their childhood, or maybe there was a lot of machismo. Maybe their dad is, I don't know, or their mom or something, but it's something. um but they're persistent. They are um, persistently trying to sabotage you and put you in an energy where you have to keep rebuilding something. But the cycle is coming to an end for that. I just feel like if you can do anything, it's to release this person. Um, Release them, let them go, pray for them, because they've got some sort of um, insatiable obsession to kind of keep you. You see how she's got this heart tied to her ankle? This is somebody that wants to keep you bound to them, and not in a good way, bound to their toxic ways, because that's what they're bound to. They're bound to one night stands and, you know, baseless connections and just running around doing a bunch of absolutely nothing. And they're upset that you've decided to kind of bid them farewell and say that you won't partake in that. They're saying, how dare you? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're not, you're not better than that. So, you should have just took a number two, keys on the ring. You should have just been another key on their ring. So that way when they're ready to talk to you, they'll talk to you. When they're ready to, act right, you'll just sit there like a goddamn fool till they ready to act right. Jokes on them though. You introduced yourself and introduced them to a whole different type of bitch. You're not the one or the two. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go my way and you're gonna go your way. And I think that's what you did and got on out of there, babes. And good for you. Don't go back. Don't go back over up in that. Let's see what's coming in. Just the collective. What's coming in for the collective? Any new love? Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Absolutely. Baby, you is looking good. Okay. Money's looking good. House is looking good. You getting some attention from someone. Somebody got their eye on you. Just be careful though, because this could be like somebody that's really eyeballing you, maybe thinking that, like, they're gonna pull a Simon on you. So maybe you're like, very stable, or you have some sort of business, or, you're an entrepreneur of some sort. Just be careful, honey, because sugar look like salt, um, but it ain't. So, use discernment with these folks, because we do have men out here that are just like women, that we're in a warped reality. So you have men out here that want to be taken care of like women and kept. So you don't want to do that. But yeah, someone wants to come off the defense with you, and they want to give you some type of attention and work with you. But they know that that's not going to happen. So they're in the 5 of Cups. So I guess this person is still going to take over the reading, because I could have swore I was trying to find out about new love. And here we got this airhead back up in the reading. An angry bird. He's an very angry man or woman. This is an angry bird that you keep trying to let the cycle close with. But they've got this insatiable this desire to want to have some sort of partnership with you, and they just can't seem to figure out how to send this message, take this action, what they should do, how they should do it, when's the appropriate time. Like, I just feel like somebody is overthinking something that is just dead and gone. Like, you shouldn't even be trying to figure out how to send this person anything, how to approach this person at all. You should be somewhere working and focusing on yourself and moving on, because I feel like this person is long gone. The ship has already sailed. They see you as the 5 of Swords, a lunatic, a madman on the loose, wreaking havoc and playing all kind of mentally warped mind games, and just really low vibrational. Can we please get some new energy out here on the board? God damn, something new. Where's the new at, Lord? Come on. This is old. Right, third parties. Literally, this is the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Tried to put you in a third party. Know that shit wasn't fair. Got proof it was wrong. Want to send you some type of message. And you somewhere just focused on your bag. Like, you're not dealing with this selfish individual at all. And this could be a Leo, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. This could be a Libra or a Taurus. Heavy out here on the board is Libra and Taurus. But I don't know. Somebody just need to let this go. That's the bottom line. Like, just let it go. How Usher said, let it burn. This person will not do no self-reflection. They refuse. They're under heavy judgment. That's part of the reason why they really want to figure out how to come back towards you, so that they can lighten the load for karma. Because I feel like you can make sense of some of the things. You're someone that's maybe been on the spiritual journey for a while, and so some of the karmic debt that this person has created for themselves, they may want to ask you some things about something, but you know it's just not happening, because the same way we all have to go on our journeys individuals, it's the same way for this person. They don't get to um you know piggyback off of you. Okay, so finally we got some new love on the board. We got the Emperor and the Empress here. Um, you might meet someone at work. Um, you could have like some sort of charity, or be doing some sort of charity event and meet someone, because you got the Emperor and the Empress coming out side by side. So you could literally meet someone while you're working, maybe while you're working out. You could go to the gym. While you're there, you can meet someone. But something that you really like to do on a regular, consistent basis, even if it's just walking or whatever it is, you may meet somebody. And it could be the person that you're going to, that's going to marry you, because you're going from the 9 of Pentacles to the Death to the 4 of Wands. So this is literally marriage. This could be could very well be in alignment to meet your husband. And it's going to be a very, 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 very fruitful connection, one that does not burden you or put you in any sort of competitions. I feel like you'll know for sure, you'll know when you meet this person, because from the very onset, this person will be open with communication. So they'll say things like, I recognize my strengths and I recognize your weaknesses. Like, there's just going to be this very balanced, equal exchange between the two of you. And whoever you are, you're extremely enlightened. You have a very expansive mind, um, very good at manifesting. Whatever was done to you that was unfair and unjust, you're about to get some sort of redemption for it. The cycle with this has come to some sort of close, and I feel like whatever decision you've made, maybe you've been keeping it to your chest, but that this cycle is coming to an end. You've got a lot of people that are about to have eyes on you. There's people that actually watch or are respecting you, but they're doing it in secret, and it's very begrudgingly. But these people want to say something to you about why they were, carrying on, or why they did whatever it is that they did to you. Maybe an apology of some sort. It could be a Pisces, a Leo, a Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer. But I just feel like you're on someone's mind really heavy. Somebody is in deep contemplation about you. It could be like a friend group that you cut off, or something like that. But I just feel like somebody is really in heavy contemplation. And it's due to the fact that they know that you're not stuck, and that you may be getting attention. I just feel like someone is extremely worried that you're getting attention somewhere else. And whatever this energy is, it's an energy where they don't want you getting it from anybody but them. And so, meanwhile, they're under judgment and need to go and figure out their shit, but they won't do that. They're still somewhere worried about you. So until next time, bye, guys.